Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. Wanted to speak to you about technical analysis candlesticks. You understand what candlesticks are, how to read them, and this will help you throughout trading. So candlesticks, if it's green, obviously that's a bullish sign. If it's red, that's a bearish sign. But this is the body of the candlestick. Up here is what that candlestick closed. So depending on what chart you're looking at, if it's an hour, if it's a 4 hour, all that time within an hour is one candlestick. If it's a 4 hour chart, then it's every 4 hours is that candlestick. So what it closed at on the 4 hour time or the 1 hour time, that'll be at the top here. So if you ever put your mouse over, it'll show you what price it closed at, then what price it opened at, and then the wick of it. So up here is the highest price it was and the lowest price it was. Okay, so that's on a bullish candle. Now it's different for if it's a bearish candle, so a red candle. So up top is the open price, at the bottom is the close price. So that's the difference there. And then up top on your wick, it's still the same as the highest price during that time frame and the lowest price during that time frame. So I'll show you what that looks like then on a chart. And you want to also pay attention to the open, high, close, low, because you can also see that on the chart. So I'll go ahead and pull up a chart to show you. All right, so up here you have your time frames where you can change it. So depending on what time frame you are, this is a daily. So one candlestick is for the day. So this green candlestick is for the 12th, and then you go down, the next candlestick's the 11th. So you can change the time frames, and that'll change your candlesticks as well. So you can go to 4 hour, and then each candlestick is 4 hours of data. So that's something to keep in mind. And as you see right here is your open, high, low, close as well. So as you go through, you'll see it kind of moving. So for example, I'll make this big for you. This one candlestick is green. So up top here, you will see it matches the high. And then right down here, the candlestick matches the low. Okay, so keep in mind that the green and the red candlesticks read a little bit different of the close and the open. So that's the main difference. But you can always go ahead and look up here for the exact data of it. And especially if you're trading on smaller time frames like 1 hour to 5 minutes, 1 minute, and shorter, candlesticks are very key to look into the exact data, as well as it gives you a good knowledge of if the market's changing versus what type of pattern as well. So whenever you're looking at a chart, be sure to go ahead and look at what time frame you are. So 4 hours would be the last 4 hours. If I'm on an hour chart, this one candle here would break down to 15 minutes on the 15-minute time frame. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. These last 4 candles represent this one candle. Okay, so make sure you look at the time frame. That's why when time frame closes, that'll give you more data. So for example, on the hour, when it is exactly the next hour, that's going to give you significant more data because it's going to print a new candle. So sometimes people will actually wait till the candle closes to see a pattern or to see the next type of move and give them more data. And then there's different candlestick patterns. So it's definitely good to know if you're more of a day trader of those patterns to know potential reversals. But if you want to find an overall trend, you'll look at the higher time frames, the daily, the weekly, and then that'll help you to give you more trend data as well of what's upcoming. potentially based off of higher time frames, lower time frames give you more data. So it depends on what you want to trade. If you want to be more of a day trader, you're going to look at those lower time frames, but you want to be careful not to get caught up into the noise because it can give you a lot of data, but it can be overwhelming as well. So just keep that in mind. If you want to do more midterm holds or long-term holds, looking at the higher time frames, daily, weekly, is going to help you